Do you find this TOT was important?
Yes.
A lot of doubts are getting cleared now. Right? Just maximize, zoom out, zoom in. Maximize the screen. Further, just zoom it. It's not visible. Okay. Now, becoming a 21st century educator. So, trainer is there who do their qualification, who learn things, but as we are going into the advanced year, the training process is also getting changed. So what we are saying that we are making you educator for 21st century. Is there any need for that?
Yes. Yes.
There is a need. So the way our parents, trained us, managed us, are we doing the same way with our children?
No.
So give me example. What our parents used to do to correct us?
Like we used to like CAB cat we used to then upgraded. Now it is like phonics. Cow at the cat.
Yes.
We got upgraded.
Yes. So there's an updation happen. Now if you do something wrong, how our parents used to deal with us? Give me one example. All females have got all the corrections. Males are supernatural, no corrections. Is it? No response. No scolding from parents? Males? No?
They used to be
Or directly beating? Directly beating. Are you doing the same way with your children?
No, but generation is the last.
Okay. So our task, you all have notepads.
Yes.
5 minutes, everybody, just write down what your parents used to do and what you used to do for your children. For example, if you have to teach your child how your parents used to teach and how you used to teach. Clear? I'm giving you a activity in which you have to write. If you have to teach your child how you are teaching, and if your parents have to teach that topic to you, how they will teach. What kind of strategy they will have. This is one example. Second, you can take if your parents wanted you to eat your lunch, how they used to do and how you used to do to your child. Can you do it? 5 minutes, everybody.
What is the second one?
Actions speak louder than words. Second is that if I'm hungry and I'm a child, so you have to take yourself into that child category in past. So if I wanted to eat food, how my mother used to help me and how I am making my child eat. Is that okay?
We have right now.
Huh?
You have to write it.
You have to, not a paragraph. You just have to give me one example. I will ask everybody that what you have to do.
Okay, mother role or father?
Both, your choice. Your choice. Go back into your past.
First one repeat.
So, any topic of yours, I'm giving you 2 examples only, right? So, for example, if my birthday was there as a child, how my parents used to celebrate, how I celebrate for my child, how I used to go to school, how my children are going to school. If I wanted to get something from my parents as a gift, how fast they can provide me and how fast I provide to my child. Getting me?
Yeah.
You just have to think in your mind and give me what happened in past and what you are doing in future. 5 minutes, time starts now. Everybody. Think, put your brains.
Go back to master
It's a very interesting activity. Just think, remember your parents and you now becoming a parent, how you do. So many things are there. And don't cheat because if you do cheating, then I will ask you further questions. I am fine. All done here? No participation, nothing writing. We know everything.
Only
We are
one exam.
superstars. Only one exam. Sir, we are superstars? We know everything. Quickly. I want everybody. Everybody. Notepad, sir, where is your notepad? Two mobile phones on the notepad. Very difficult teacher has come today.
Yes.
You curse me as much as you can.
Handling teachers is very difficult. Normally the orientation program is just sitting and listening, but here activity.
This is skill-based program. And these small things will keep all of you as a team. Yes, you all are.
And we are very serious. That next question.
So we have to listen carefully. Yes. Done? Okay, all of you done? All of you done? Okay. So, sir, will start from you. You can just mention, share them. Okay, we all focus to sir.
My son is facing a problem at the time of eating time. So I explained, I said to him, dear son, I tell the story for you, listen and also eat. A rabbit is there that is very beautiful. See the rabbit and also eat food and see that rabbit.
And how your parents used to make you eat food? If you don't eat. How your parents used to give you in your childhood?
I am not a disturbance to my.
He was very obedient.
Very supportive to parents. I will not be the problem.
Great. Okay, sir. Thank you. Sir.
Childhood, we used to celebrate birthdays and going to class, giving chocolate to each and everyone. Now, we are calling everyone to the function halls and everyone celebrating like big occasions.
Like a marriage has happened. Right. So that's a change which has happened. Earlier, getting one chocolate or toffee was like a cake for us. But today, you give thousands things to your child, he still is having something to say. Right. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Actually, I used to ask my father for a watch when I was in the standard of health. So my father, what he said, if you get first rank, that is about 60%, 65%, I will buy you a watch. Only keeping in that view for that watch, I worked hard and scored around 67%, and my father got me a watch. Now my daughter, just she is in ninth class. When she asked for a watch, I just bought her within seconds smartwatch. So that is the difference.
That's the difference. So earlier she was having a factor where she was attracted to get some gift. But now whatever is required, she is providing.
Priorities has been changed.
Yes. And she has changed as into the role of a parent. Yes, ma'am.
Before we used to stay in joint families, so we used to have our cousins, sisters, and all. So eating was not a problem. But nowadays, due to nuclear families, now we are using phones, remote toys, and all. That is the change between
Right. So we are going away from the joint family, moving towards nuclear and becoming more and more narrow. Yes, ma'am.
Like when in my childhood, like when we used to go out and play, we used to play a lot outside. When our parents used to force us to come to home, but now my parents are pushing us to go and play because of this. As this children are just sitting and they are just into the video games and everything. Now the parents are forcing their children to go out and to groom the kids.
True.
Color.
So there is a change which has
Yeah.
happened.
So when I was child one, my mom used to cook only one curry. Even if I'm kid, for me also she used to keep that. But now for kids we are making different types of food to feed them.
You become a chef of Taj Hotel. You know everything. You're supposed to know everything. Yes, sir.
In my childhood, I am prepared to go to school. But nowadays, my childhood, some people not school.
See? So that's a great thing which had happened.
Some nowadays, and the next day, children is whatever.
Right. Great. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, speak.
I'm not like
You're not written, no problem, you just speak.
some other words.
You don't want to speak? Okay. You want to speak in local language?
Hindi,
Telugu.
Navali,
Telugu.
Navali గురించి అనేది ఎవరన్నా తెలుగులో చెప్పండి.
Okay.
When I was child, I did any wrong. My parents are used to scold, and of course sometimes they are beaten me. But they are forced to study. But nowadays, when my child is did any wrong, I have to change the behavior of psychological.
Right. So change. Yes, sir. You don't have any memories? Not written, no, nothing. How you will coordinate your students? Okay? Sir, says nothing? Nothing to share? Nothing to share? Okay. Okay.
When we are when we are kids, our parents are not involved in our studies. But now we are caring about more less, but they are not interested.
Right. Now the students are not interested. Right. True. You have anything? Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Actually not when we are small. We are not having that much knowledge of relations also. Who are what and whatever our parents used to say, we used to go and come, and we never used to interact with them also, mainly with our cousins also. And our mind was just like that only. But nowadays, the children are understanding everything. They are understanding the relationship and how to talk with them also. Right. That is a drastic change, and they are deciding themselves that what course they want to take and what is their interest, what is their choice. But in our days, we never used to think that whatever our parents used to say, that only.
Right.
And nobody was wanted us to guide which course you have to take and do what. Just they're asking us to do the degree we have taken. But now they are saying themselves that they are very
Right. Yes, this section.
In our days, when we are teachers in the subject, parents used to send us to tuition for that particular subject. But now when a child is weak in any subject, parents are seeing the lectures in YouTube channel, which teacher is best to help the child to study better in that particular subject.
Right.
Yes, when I was a child, my mother used to take me outside to feed me. She used to show the moon and she used to do all these things to feed me. Now I have a child, so to feed her it was very difficult. So I'm not getting tired enough, but then at night I try to sit with her and have dinner along with her so that she understand how to eat on herself. And it is not always that she will eat enough. After that, I am forced to give mobile phone. This is a drastic change that I saw. As everybody told, we used to get scoldings and beatings from our parents, but now I'm making my child understand the situation first and explain to them, and I'll elaborate the situation, how it happens, and I'll make them realize what are the consequences if they don't follow the rules and regulations in the family. What are the consequences they are going to face in the future?
So very told. When I was child, it was when my birthday arrives, I was very much excited that I will be getting a new dress. I will be getting a new dress and I will be cutting the cake. So when I was child, every time when my birthday arrives, my parents used to be, as we are in a joint family, my parents come to make me to bring big cake and new dress, and I used to cut the cake. Nowadays, children are going out and they are partying, they are enjoying. So there is a drastic change that there doesn't have any excitement like wearing a new dress and cutting the cake. Simply they want party.
So what is important here? What we understood. So the way of teaching cannot be the same the way we were taught. You agree with me or not?
Yes.
The way we were taught, we cannot apply the same with the children now. And if we are facing children, the issues with our own children, then dealing with the children who are coming from the community is a huge challenge. So, becoming a 21st century educator, how you can be a 21st century educator? You need to have certain skills. First of all, you have to understand what are the skills of being an educator in the generation of 21st century. Okay, moving on. Can you move on to the next slide, please? Okay. Okay. 8 traits of a 21st century teacher. First is relevant. You have to be relevant to the subject, what you are teaching to the students. So the one who is coming from engineering background will not be able to teach BBA healthcare. If you are coming not from a healthcare background, you do not have any idea of a healthcare, though you have done MBA, still you will not be able to teach MBBA healthcare. So you have to have a relevance to the subject when you are teaching. Then social. So you cannot be in silos. Silos means what I am teaching is the best. I have to be social. I have to see what doctor is teaching, how he is teaching. I may ask him to come to my college for a day and teach my student. I can ask here, from here, okay, you have a very good practice. Can you come to my college and give one day a session? So that is how what happens, that we all the trainers comes together and socialize. That what went well and what did not went well. So in the entire group, I could see one doctor here who is seeing the patient who have very good understanding. So all of you trainers should make one WhatsApp group, which is only teaching and training WhatsApp. And in that, you put the queries what you get from your student. Maybe somebody will help you to get the solution. Maybe we will be there to help you with the solution. So you have to socialize. Just not sit in your room that you know everything. World will not move like this. You agree with me?
Yes.
So you have to socialize. Okay? Like if as a secretarial council we sit in Delhi and say, okay, we have created now this, how you want to do, you do it, but they are not coming. Will this thing happen? We have to socialize. Same way, you have to socialize. Socialize among your group only. Then you have to be a forward thinking. Forward thinking means, so I'll give you one example. One instance. So there is a boy who was scolded by his mother. Okay. Because this boy and the girl were fighting, their siblings, they were fighting, and mother intervened and scolded the girl and came back to her place. Now the boy is speaking to his mom and asking, who gave you the permission to scold and beat my sister? Getting the question? The boy is asking to the mother, who gave you the permission to beat or scold my sister? Now what mother will answer? What answer? Think what answers mother will give.
Obviously, I'm a mother and
I am a mother, I can. Okay. What you will do? If you are a mother, then what will you answer?
I'll ask her keep quiet.
Okay. She will ask, keep quiet, shut your mouth. Okay. What will you do, mama?
I just give a slap.
You will give a slap. Okay. What will you do?
Yeah, I know.
You are a mother and you can decide. Okay. Okay. What fathers will do? You are a father. What will you do?
Can I get proper question?
So there's a mother scolded a child, girl, and girl's brother is asking mother, who gave you permission to scold my sister?
Mama.
Then what mother,
What to beat my sister?
what mother is going to give back? Sir, what mother will do?
Mother tell to her son, I have a right.
I have a right. Okay. Now, I have a different thought process. Before I go, ma'am, you want to say something? What mother will do?
As a mother, she has a right.
As a mother, I have a right. Okay. Now, I have a very different view. My view is that if he is my son and my daughter, I will say to my son, yes, you are right. Nobody has given me right to scold or beat. You are right. Why? You know why? First of all, in the court of the land, he is right. If I am a mother, I cannot beat them. In the court of the land, court has not given me the right. So I am a mother. First thing. Second, if today I will stop this boy for not protecting his sister, tomorrow somebody will beat her. He will simply say, okay, it is his right. You getting me? Getting me? So if he can fight with his mother not to do anything with his sister, that means in the future both brother and sister will hold a great unity with each other and nobody can do. You agree with me? Yes. That's a forward thing. Think of forward. It might hurt us that okay, why a child is coming and saying this to me, I am a mother. But think of future. The future is very different. When we were child at home, our parents, we knew that okay, we do something, we'll get a beating. But today, what will happen? Children are doing suicide. The children are just leaving their homes and just going away. I just saw a message in Bangalore. An 8-year-old boy sold his pens and moved to Hyderabad. He came to Hyderabad because he don't want to live with his mother. She's always free. Why? Because these are 21st century children, and they know much more than what you do.
But madam, before questioning to his mother, even he has to think why he is fighting with his sister.
That is okay. There could be so many things. So we, as a senior, as a teacher, as an educator, we have to find an amicable solution. So very important thing that he is protected. So now the scenario is not same for school student. Because school students are different. In school, again, you cannot hit, you cannot punish, you cannot beat. But if one child is standing for other child for a good thing, so you have to identify what is good and what is bad. So the instance I shared with you, because this is a forward thinking. Can you maximize the size? So this is a forward thinking. So you have, before thinking anything, taking decision, you have to think what implications it will happen in next 10 to 15 years. Now, collaborative. So you have to be collaborative, we discussed it, and a lifelong learner. So what you learn today, tomorrow you will learn something new. So learning will go forever for the teacher, right? So it cannot happen that we learn everything. I'm a master of everything. That learning will go forever. And then actively engage. You have to engage your students in the classroom, in the activity. Give them activity-based things. Next slide, please. So there is a guide. So you have to have a guide into takes time to understand the learner, solve problems keeping the learner's needs in mind, using power to influence, not rule, enable student to learn from each other. So instead of a teacher, you become a guide to them. How many of you have done PhDs? Okay. So how does a guide help you doing PhD?
This depending on the topic, we'll be giving us the sources where to go and what to do, how to gather the data.
Right. So if you apply that guide policy into the teaching, this will help the student because they are connected into with the Google, they are connected with YouTube, they know social media, so they will be able to find, they will be able to utilize this social platform for a better thing. So just don't be a trainer. Ask them to find, ask them to research, do Google search. Then reflective practitioners. Reflective means, so I am teaching you now. For every session, I sit down for 10 minutes, and in my mind, I find what went right and what did not went right after each session, right? So you have to think that for this particular topic, what could be the other way of teaching, or how I could have made it more interesting for the student. So that is reflection of your own. You have to do a reflective practice. Next slide. Then learning designers. So your training content, it should be creative and innovative. Okay. So for example, if you are teaching BBA healthcare management, give them a task that okay, you are having a very difficult patient who is just coming at the reception and shouting because nobody is taking care of his family in the hospital. How you will deal? Give them a role play. So you have to make your teaching creative, innovative, and the content should be as per students' need. Whatever training content you are creating, it should not be as per your requirement. It should meet the trainer's requirement. Then make learning a complete experience, guides and prepare student to plan for the future. Next, please. So teacher thinks of technology as a distraction. Facilitator encourage the use of technology as a learning tool. So there are two things. This one is teacher and one is facilitator. Which role you think is more important, teacher or a facilitator? Why facilitator?
But now the present generation, students need a facilitator,
Not the teacher. Because as a teacher, you will see, okay, technology is a disturbance. But as a facilitator, you would like to use technology for learning process. So be a facilitator, not a teacher. So when we are doing the session, am I a teacher or a facilitator? I am just facilitator. And you are enjoying it? I have to waste a single moment of time? No? We are on time? And you're getting some information out of it. Right? And there's no rapport building. So we met for the first time here. Since then also we are able to do some better. Right? So don't be a teacher. Be a facilitator. Then as a teacher talks and student listen. Teacher will come blah 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 and she leaves. After once she leaves, their student talks. But a facilitator motivates learner to share their views, share opinions and feelings. What we did this activity of remembering your parents, At least for a moment you have gone into your childhood. So that is the psychologically you were much better and have in your mind have experienced some good memories or bad memories, right? So feeling wise they are coming together. Try to do such activities. Teacher use a set teaching practice. So I am a teacher. I will take a chalk and a blackboard and I will keep on writing things. If you take it up, it's okay. Otherwise, my job is done. So we cannot be that kind of a teacher. We have to facilitate innovative ideas, create innovative learning experience. Next. So this is the the basic things that as a teacher, as a facilitator, what you need to do. So if you see here, these are the skills of a facilitator. You see, so sage on the stage, and ride on the side. Can you see the difference?
Yes.
What is the
This is
difference?
one-way method.
That's a one-way method, and that
One-way
is
interaction. It is a group activity.
That's a
and
group
interaction.
so in the group activity, everybody is learning, and facilitator is facilitating the learning process is happening. In the stage on the stages, we have a Mahatma sitting on the stage and giving the pravachans. These pravachans are very interesting. I will listen and tomorrow I will forget. That happens? Yes or no?
Yes, it happens.
It happens. How many of you have been to the ashrams or we listen to the pravachans? No? No one?
Yes, listen.
So they are the pravachans, and that is also important. But at that time, that Mahatma is giving us life goals. He is not making us employable. He is giving us life goals. He is giving us what is important as a human. So we can listen to the person. But if I have to earn money to feed my family, I need someone who is from that area, who could understand it. Right? Next. So very effective tips that you can use to improve your facilitation skills. Be a good role model first of all. Okay. So if as a teacher you cannot work in teamwork, then your students will never work in teamwork. If you are a teacher and you don't listen to your management, you don't listen to other teachers, you are not bringing good practices, you are not collaborating with others, then how can you expect your student will also collaborate? Will they? No? So, as very important that what is the model you are taking to your students? You have to be a role model. If your student says, yes, I have come for BBA Healthcare Management, I am a teacher for a BBA Healthcare Management or a facilitator for BBA Healthcare Management, and I am here to help you. If you have any doubts, if I don't know the answer, I will find the answer and give it to you by tomorrow. But ensure that you find the answer tomorrow. Okay. Then, time to experiment. Show them how you learn by trial and error. Do a trial, miss it, do it again. So, trial and error. Create a safe space for students. Safe space means, so we'll come to this safe space in detail tomorrow. That what is the safe space? Encourage learners and be a good listener. Very, very, very important. Okay. Next slide. So now we are doing an activity, a group activity. Okay. So I want all of you to be in the groups of 5 each. You can decide your group on your own, otherwise I have to make you people move together. Okay, but sit in a group. Just pull your chair so that it becomes a circle. This people can come here, they you will hear some of the people. Now in your group, no, there's so many people here. 4 and 4. That's okay, there are
including this.
no, there are 5 people, so only 3 are here. On luggage. Okay, now what is the activity? What is the group activity? In your group, yeah, so there are 4 groups. This is group A, group B, group C, and group D. In your group, you have to identify one topic and then how you are going to teach students on that topic. What all kind of teaching and training tools you will use. Topic you can choose of your own related to any healthcare subject. Of your own. Anything related to healthcare subject. And time is 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, listen me, I will not repeat instructions, please. From every group, there will be one group leader who will present and teach the session to entire class. Is that clear? Identify one topic in your group. Then identify what are the teaching and training tools you will use to teach that topic. One leader in your group who will present it and teach to everybody in the class. Your time starts now.
Excuse me, do we need to choose from semester one topics or
Any subject. Okay, any subject.
Because you're all from commerce.
You can choose any subject. Any subject of your choice. Any subject of your choice. 4:50, 4:20 we will start. 4:20 we will start. Identify a group leader and think of the activity. 20.
ఆ టీంలో విజయాన్ని సీరియల్ బాగా చెప్తున్నారు ఈ టీంలో డాక్టర్ గారు టీంలో ఒకళ్ళు ఇదేంటి కూడా డైరెక్ట్ స్టాప్ No paper leakage.
Paper leakage, you can copy.
Okay. It is not giving 100%.
Just to pass it with Started.
5 minutes left, and each of the group will participate. So if that group will not participate, then they will not sit into the training. Each group will participate.
Awards give us.
Oh yes. You agree with me, groups? You are not. I'm right or not? We all have to participate. I don't mind you telling the rhyme also. We learn the rhymes. But you have to say something from that group. So are you all done? Group 2, are you prepared? Group 2. Group 2, are you prepared? You have identified the leader? Group 3. Which is group 3? Okay, leader is there. Good. Group 4. Okay, are we ready? Shall we start? Okay. In this, what will happen? Group leader will present the topic and the team will stand behind as a support. Okay? No, team will stand here because it's a teamwork. And it's a teamwork and everybody will listen to the topic. And if you have any questions, so we will become students and they will become teachers. But out of all the teachers, one leader will also. Okay? Yes. Group 1. So give a big round of applause. Safety, security, and
No need to piece of the chart, madam. Only, madam, no need to piece of the chart, only active.
Yes. You have to teach. You are a teacher, we are students. Hey students, listen. 10 minutes.
Introduction, BBA education, in education. I teach about human anatomy and healthcare management in first semester. I take the lesson human anatomy, that is the digestive system. Dear friends, today our discussion topic is human digestive system. You know human digestive system. What is the main digestive organ and what are the digestive system parts? The alimentary canal is the main digestive organ in digestive system. Alimentary canal is also called by digestive canal. The alimentary canal and various associated glands like whereas the salivary glands, gastric glands, intestinal glands, liver, pancreas, they are the digestive glands. But alimentary canal varies the alimentary canal starting from mouth to anus. The mouth, it is the mouth. The mouth and pharynx, buccal cavity, and esophagus, stomach, intestine, small intestine, large intestine, anus, they are the parts from the in an alimentary canal. So first of all, it is a pore. This pore is called by mouth. This mouth is contained by teeth and a tongue. The human teeth are 32. They are the incisors, canines, premolars, molars. So 3123 by 3123 is dental form of human beings. So these all four types of the teeth are participated in the swallowing and mastication and etc. So next it is the tongue. The tongue is identify the taste and using about the stimulation of the extraction of the food. The taste buds are located on the tongue. So then it is called by pharynx. So the pharynx is also a pore. Then processing the buccal cavity. It is a two tract. It is a gases. One is a gases tract. One is a food tract. So then esophagus. The food is transferred esophagus to stomach. The stomach is flat-ended. So the stomach is storage of the food particles, then transferred into the small intestine. The small intestine is contained by three parts: duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. The various types of the food are contained by the carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. The mostly, very probably, major digestion metabolism is follows in the small intestine. Then the food particles transferred into the large intestine. So the three parts are contained by the large intestine. Number one is colon, second caesium, third is rectum. So after the digested food particles, the non-digested food particles are converted as a fecal matter. They are the transferred into the anus. They are the follows through excretory metabolism. Then, where is the follows by the digestion metabolism? The salivary glands are secreted of the saliva. The gastric glands are secreted for gastric juice. The intestinal glands are secreted for intestinal juice. The liver is secreted by bile juice. The pancreas is secreted by pancreatic juice. All juice are affected on the food particles according to various pH values. They are the secreting of enzymes and working on the food particles like carbohydrates in presence of the carbohydrates convert into the sugars. The proteins in presence of the proteolytic and convert into the amino acids. The fats in presence of lightweight and converts into the fatty acids dissolved as water. Then these food particles like sugars and amino acids and fatty acids are assimilated from the tissues and mixing with the blood and transported into all body parts. Then without digested food particles, I mean non-digested food particles are converted as the fecal matter and transferred and released or excreted into the anus. So this is the digestive system part from human anatomy.
Any questions?
I request to the teachers. So actually, BBA healthcare management, human anatomy means not in human anatomy syllabus in BSc level or medicine level. Only different kinds of groups are the students are seeking on the admission. Only concept and minimum idea on that topics. So because I am follow the sensor and cutting the various types of the science information, cutting in this lesson.
How was the session? Thank you. This was really nicely done. Thank you.
Tools means our laboratory available for the digestive system chart model. So, for example, teeth and in this diagram, for example, liver is there, orange color, stomach is flattened, and small intestine, large intestine, folding structures are formed. So I take the stick and identify the parts and understand.
So he will use a lecture method and also identification into the object through a demonstration. Right? Thank you so much. This was really good session, and you have also covered one of the topic of healthier management. One part. Okay, group 2. Thank you. You can see me seated at your computer. So, which will the leader? Who is the group leader?
We all begin.
I will start with introduction. Okay. Teamwork.
Chemistry.
Yeah. Teamwork. Give a good round of applause. The topic is Maslow's need hierarchy theory. In 1953, Abraham Maslow has given a groundbreaking topic on hierarchy of needs and published a theory of human motivation. In this, he outlined the five basic needs from the most basic to the most complex needs of a human. So, my friend Radhika will explain about the five basic needs of hierarchy.
Here we are first topic, first stage, like as the hierarchy is step-by-step process. So here, according to Maslow's hierarchy theory, he has suggested five step-by-step process. In that first one is psychological needs. Psychology is what? Like according to human tendency, first what they will think about, what is the need? What is the need for a human being? అది చెప్పట్లేదు పాయింట్స్ పెట్టుకున్నాను వాట్ ఈస్ what a human being think what he want first the basic requirement
Food.
then
Water.
water and shelter. So food, water and shelter is a basic need. When that basic needs is satisfied, what is the next one? What you will think? Monetary benefits. So you are getting a good 3 times meals, then nicely sleeping in your home, that is your shelter. And next, what will be start? What is your what we say? Next need? Financial status. Financial status.
Developing, increasing of the population, right?
Yeah, that is
Right.
what
That's right.
yes. When one need is satisfied, when one need is satisfied, your desire will go up. Means you want to acquire something more. You want to buy more. Like if you have one story building, you want to go for 3. So is that not having? If you have a bicycle, you want to go for a car. That is what human needs are unlimited. So here first one step is satisfied. Next you will go for your desires and your wants arises. So when your desires, when your desire for more, next step of like wants arises, you want more money. How you will get more money? By earning. You earn like every day you cannot go for a like labor job. Like you will earn wages, right? Every day. You need to be educated. You need to be educated. You need to create a standard. So you want to secure the job where you can earn your livelihood. So here, to earn, you need to do a job. What kind of job? Secure the job. So safety and security must be there to fulfill your wants. After the safety and security arises, after satisfying the safety and security, you will urge for love and belongingness. Yes, love and belongingness. So someone like urging for friendship, friends, relations, want to maintain some relations. So how you get married or having kids. So to expand your family, again, security means 3 stages has been completed. First is psychological factors. Second is safety and security. Third is love and belongingness. In this love and belongingness comes with friendship, maintaining your friendship and relationships as well as emotions and this one. The next is self-esteem. In this self-esteem, you have to think that how confident you are. In this confidence and what are your achievements, that comes under this self-esteem factor. So once you are very confident, you will move on to next step, that is self-actualization. This is the main thing that describes your 4 factors. So self-actualization is that in this it comes that whatever you have achieved till now, whether you have achieved by using your morals and ethics, have you followed your morals and ethics to build this empire. That is from first stage to fifth stage, whatever you are coming in, are you following all the morals and ethics or not? So how I am going to explain is like I'll ask the questions like how I asked, what is the basic needs, then model also we can display, that is 5-step model by writing 5 stages. When we use this a model, that model will be registered in the minds of the students. And when you ask the questions, student never forget like whether I have answered that question correct or not. That will be registered in the brain of the student. So this whenever you interact with the student, like not only one-side teaching kakunda, when you interact with the dual methods, it will definitely register in the brains of the students. Thank you.
Thank you. How was the question? Was good?
Thank you.
Group 3. Group 3 is presenting very nicely. I am 100%. I just want all of you to speak.
Okay. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all. Dear students, how are you?
See?
Okay, fine. Have lunch?
Yes.
It's better or not?
Delicious and tasty food.
Okay, today I would like to say about English grammar part. Okay. What is the usage of the grammar? First of all, how many parts are there while we are using, when we are writing, when we are reading, when we explain to the others what sort of language skills we are using. First of all, we are about the parts of speech and prepositions and voice, direct speech, indirect speech, and degrees of comparison. And at the same time, we use the particular part is the voice part, active voice and passive voice. What is meant by active voice and what is meant by passive voice? For example, what the name of the madam? Anshu Verma taught the grammar part. Okay, Anshu Verma taught a grammar part. Okay, in this sentence, here is the what are the parts are there. Here is the first Anshu Verma is a subject. What is meant by subject? It is say about something or somebody. In that sentence, Anshu Verma doing. So she was a doer. In that sentence, which is the receiver? Which is the receiver? Grammar part. Okay. That is the active. And when we give the importance to the doer, that is the active voice. When we give the importance to the receiver, that is the passive voice. When we convert into the passive voice, there is no change of the meaning. For example, the judge declared the verdict. The judge declared the verdict. The judge is the subject, declared it the verb, and verdict is the object. Then you convert into the passive voice. When we convert into the active voice to the passive voice, subject is goes to the objective place, object is turned as a subject place. Okay, now? And at the same time, the verb is turned into always into verb 3. At the same time, we have to use appropriate helping verbs, just like singular helping verbs and plural helping verbs. Singular helping verbs are am, is, are. Okay, this is the present.
Rama killed Ravana killed by Rama.
Ravana was
killed by Rama. Okay, here is the appropriate helping verbs. Am, is, are, was, were. whether it is singular, whether it is plural. For example, the judge declared the verdict. Verdict is termed as a subject. Okay, na? The verdict. Okay, it's okay. Declared is always that is the verb three form. Declared. Okay. The judge is termed as a subject is turned into the object. Before the object, we use the that is particular preposition by. What is that? By. The verdict was declared by the judge. Okay. In that, the verdict is a singular. That's why we use was. Okay. Now, the declared is the past tense. That's why we use the singular past. B form is the was. Okay. When we converted into the active voice into passive voice, first of all, we have to identify the which is the subject and which is the verb and which is the object. Okay. Now, we use the appropriate helping verb. There is no changing of the meaning according to the tense. How many tenses were there in English language? Tenses are mainly divided into three kinds. What are these? Present tense, past tense, and future tense. The main tense is again divided into four kinds: simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect, and so on. Past tense and future tense. According to the tense, it is changed into from active voice to the passive voice. This is the voice.
Thank you. How about the second? But you are good, such a good trainer you have. They were not saying, I know that you will do best. Okay, group four.
So we need to monitor. Today we are dealing with the topic business organization and management, and it's a very vast topic. So under this topic we are covering only business. Okay. So normally everybody can understand what is a business nowadays. So everyone wants to earn a profit within a short period of time. So here when we are teaching about a business to students, we can give many examples which they are happening in our day-to-day life, and even we can give the example of our household. For example, for example, one student wants to start a business. So, as she is a single person, she won't have lots of money. Means financial problem will be there. Okay. So at that time, we can suggest that student to do the sole trader business, and we can give the example. What is the sole trader? Sole trader means single. So here we can give the example of a mother. When a mother cooks the food at a home, is it a business? No, it is not a business. Why? Because here the mother is not preparing the food with the intention of earning the profit, just to serve to his family. So this example we can give to the students, and we can say what is the business of a sole trader. But when the mother prepares the food for the outsiders, it is called as a business. Okay. So this example we can give. So you can start the business with the help of the financial ability you are having. Okay. And mainly to do the business, we require capital, land, labor, and labor. So here various types of business are there depending upon the capacity. So trader, joint into family, and a partnership, cooperative society, and so on. So this comes under the business. And we can even give the examples of like nowadays we are having DMart, or Reliance, or most supermarket, and so on. And even now as now for the students also there is no need of giving any business knowledge also. Because nowadays they are having all Google and phone, and they can decide what type of business they can do. Whether for doing the business it is the best option or not. That option also they can decide from the phone, whether it's profitable or not. They can take many examples. Okay. So, but now as the business has been developed and it is the trending, and many people want to do the business only. But because means here lots of demand is also there, competition is also there, and even they have to think how to survive in this business with the same kind of same type of product which they are selling. But so nowadays doing a business has become a trend, and everybody requires those business to be done or to be do. For example, now everything is online. Everything online we are having. Earlier, when we want to purchase any product, we used to go to the shop. But nowadays, if we download the app, within
second we are getting so many things within a second. At night also, if you want to decide something to have, you will get it within seconds. So everybody wants to do with the business, and they are thinking that it's not a difficult task. So coming to the point of organization and management, doing the business is a great task. They should have leadership qualities, and they have to plan, they have to organize, they have to engage the people, what they are doing, and how to do and how to earn the profit. So management skills, leadership skills are very, very important for doing the business and choosing which type of business. So here, the technical things, we can give the examples to the students about the day-to-day things which they are having in their family. So this is about the small topic business.
Any feedback? How was the session?
Excellent, ma'am. Excellent.
So with this activity, what did we could gather? See, as a trainer, you have to create sessions which are interactive, and you have to have a teamwork. So why we made this groups? Why? What was the intent of making the group?
So that we all there must be all team members part with it.
Team members should be there with the intent that every team member will contribute.
Yeah.
What knowledge they are bringing, and then so we are learning from everybody and giving it to the students. So this is exchange of information and creating a session which is appreciated, which is well understood by all the students also. Right? And when you work in a team, you also have a strong, feeling that you are taking subject matter in a right way. Okay? So 5 o'clock we will end the session today. But before we end, I would just like you to just think it over, because tomorrow we will be covering semester-wise topics. And semester-wise topics when we will be covering, then we will go into the detail of each of the topics. So, I'll just give you some orientation in your mind today, and then tomorrow you can come prepared that okay, further we will study. So, first topic is healthcare and hospital environment in the curriculum. You already have curriculum with everyone, right? So, healthcare and hospital environment means we are training a student that what is the hospital industry look like. What are kind of things are there, what are kind of patient comes, what are kind of services are there. And just not only hospital, but other areas which we discussed in the morning. Then human biology. So human biology is not 2000-page books. It's basic. So for example, if in a hospital, somebody comes and say that I have gynec problem. So at least a management person should know what gynec means, which department he should go. He should not send her to liver department. If somebody comes, okay, I have come for ultrasound, he should not send that patient for the blood sample. Getting me?
Yes.
So that's a medical term. If a medicine says you have to take OD, OD means what? Once a day. So these are the common language which is used in a hospital. If somebody says, where is BMW? What is BMW? He doesn't know. He is coming from management. He is a management manager. He doesn't know BMW. BMW is a car. What is BMW in hospital? Biomedical waste. When you go to a hospital, you find different dustbins. Yes. So they are biomedical waste management.
Using of incinerators and
Yes.
burning.
Yes. So if I am so during COVID we all wear that personal protective equipment.
Yes.
And there is a way to discard that. We cannot keep it anywhere. So these are the basic terms you have to tell to this person. He needs to know admission. What is admission? He doesn't know. He thinks admission that I have to get his children admitted in the schools. No, admission in the hospital means that patient is getting admission. Discharge means patient is getting discharged. What is LAMA? Leave against medical advice. Means patient wants to go, but hospital is saying that there is a risk. Yeah. So these are the topics which is important for managers to know. And so I am giving one topic on this medical terminology as a homework to the doctor for tomorrow. He will be talking about common medical terms which is to be known by the manager. You can do that, sir? You can do that, right? So tomorrow you can, whatever day you have presentation or if you just want to speak using paper, then take this topic tomorrow on the medical terminology. Now, organization and management courses. Organization and management, so who has done MBA? Okay. Who will take this topic tomorrow? Organization and management courses. You will take? Okay.
No, ma'am, I am already done. Just transfer you.
You take. So in organization and management process, we don't need to give them entire MBA. We just need to tell them that what is the process of filing, how you have to record the document, how you have to store the document, what is the confidentiality, what is the privacy, right? And then how you organize your work, to whom you have to report. You know, those type of information. This organization and management practice, process. Who is writing names? Nagesh, you will be here tomorrow, na?
Yes.
So write for the topic medical terminology, sir's name. Srinivas. Srinivas. And
Too much in the. Okay.
and
Organization and management.
management process.
Ah.
Now, hospital operations management. This is again, we will cover it when we will be discussing organization and management. Then the second semester is about patient behavior and care. Patient behavior. Different types of patients. Right? So, task to you. Yes. So you have to give 10 types of examples of patient behavior tomorrow. Patient is irritated, patient is very happy. So you have to give scenarios, 10 different scenarios of patient behavior. 10. And we all in the team will discuss how we can solve this patient behavior. You are writing name, Nagesh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then management information system in the hospital that we will cover together. Communication and report writing, I will do it together. Customer service excellence and patient satisfaction, we will cover together. Hospital orientation is there. Now, healthcare and insurance. Who wants to take this topic? Insurance. Okay, no one? You want to study and present? Good. So we all are learning from each other. Do mistakes. This room is to make mistakes. This room, no one is going to criticize you. Okay. So ma'am's name for healthcare and insurance. So identify that what are the common insurances are there in India, and for this person how much basic he needs to know for insurance. We discuss in the morning. Then legal and ethical issues, I will cover. Office management software. What is office management software? I will cover. So there is a hospital information system. There are softwares which are available to manage the data. So that I will cover. Now quality management in hospitals. Quality. So this also I will cover. Risk and disaster management. Who will do this? Very generally. Risk and disaster management. What's your name? Shrini. Shri Rekha. Risk and disaster management. So you just have to have 2 slides. Not more than that. 2 slides or 1 note only. You have to speak about it for a layman who is just 12th class coming for this curriculum. And he's not a doctor, he's not a scientist, he's not an engineer. Simple, who wants to do hospital front desk. Marketing management, financial management, I'll give it to you, ma'am. So basic of marketing management like camps, which we discussed in the morning, and the financial management. Nagesh, marketing management and financial. You remember name for everybody?
Yes, I'm
You know the names?
Yes.
Yeah, he's telling.
Oh, you have help. You have help. Hospitals and pharmaceutical management, hospital planning, management control, supply chain, and human resource management. So, these are the topics which we will be covering in detail tomorrow. Along with it, we will also have one activity tomorrow in the morning. So that means surprise friends. You know, sir, what is surprise friend? Yes. Surprise friends, you know?
Unexpected guest.
Unexpected. Right? Or so what you have to do, in a piece of paper, you all have to write your names. Just write your names and keep it here. And then one person will pick the name, whichever slip it comes to them. And tomorrow in the morning, you have to bring a small gift for your secret friend. Now, this small gift could be a flower, could be a leaf, could be a pen, could be a paper, could be a nice card drawn with a paper. And you don't have to reveal the names. Nobody will know, and everybody will keep gifts over here. Yes.
Now we need to do that.
Tomorrow in the morning. So you have whole night to think about the gifts which you can give to your secret friend. You want to do this activity? Yes? Okay. So Nagesh, just take plain paper and give slips to everybody for writing their name. And don't reveal the names. So we will have very fun activity tomorrow. Think of a gift. You don't need to buy anything.
Write your own name.
Or if you want to buy something, it's your wish.
Do we need to write the name now itself?
So that you know.
Let them write now itself.
Yes, yes.
That is what to. What gift we need to?
Yes. You will pick the slips now. You will pick the slips now.
Sandy, you can say Sir, ఇది మారుతుందా? ఓహో, అంటే పిక్ చేసేసుకుని వాళ్ళకి ఏ గిఫ్ట్ ఇస్తున్నారో గిఫ్ట్ కాదు వేరే రాష్ట్రం పెట్టుకోవాలి. రేపు ఎవరు మేము వస్తే అప్పుడు ఇది జరిపోతే అప్పుడు ఎలా చెప్తారు సార్?
So your name ఈ రోజు తెలుసుకోవాలి.
ఎవరికైనా వాళ్ళు రాయండి అంటే పెట్టండి ఒకవేళ తీసుకుంటారు.
అంటే వాళ్ళకి ఏం చేయాలి? మీరు డిసైడ్ చేసుకొని మీరే తెచ్చుకోవాలి అంటారు.
చెప్పకూడదు మన ఫేస్బుక్
యాక్టివిటీ
పేపర్స్ రాసాక వెళ్తే వాళ్ళు
సార్ మీరే ఫోన్ చేస్తారా? ఒకళ్ళకే ఫోన్ కావాలి.
చేస్తారండి.
నాకు తెలిసి ఇలా కాదు.